He got G.I. Robot back, but at the cost of Nina's life. Shit. Also, let me fix the light. Alright, so... story-wise, this episode is pretty much the Commandos trying to take out the princess, as they were ordered to do. As they were ordered to do, while this is all going on, we are seeing Nina's backstory. How Nina wasn't originally a fish person. She was actually 100% human, but she had birth deformities. Also, Frankenstein's heading there, and eventually his whole thing leads to pretty much not a damn thing. He pretty much heads there, says, I need to tell you, and then falls, and then gets shot and falls. But Nina was born with deformities, where her lungs were born on the outside of her chest, and apparently filled with water. To where her father had to build, like, a little machine to, like, help her breathe. And pretty much, like, her dad is a geneticist, like, a very, like, influential geneticist, I believe, or biologist, I can't remember, where he developed rice that could grow somewhere, whatever, and pretty much fed, like, a country. Okay. The biggest thing I need to ask right now, especially because pretty much, like, eventually... Like, the mom leaves because she's like, I can't, we should have let her die. You shouldn't have tried to save her. And, like, the mom's an asshole. I'm sorry. Like, I get being under a stressful situation, but also on that same note, when you say you're gonna leave to your mom's because of this, saying, like, you should let your baby die, and then...
Please. I'm gonna stay with my mother for a while.
And then... when the baby looks up, trying to reach for you, falls back, gets stuck, and you don't even try to help her? Fuck her mom. I hate her mom. I hate her mom so much. Screw her mom. Oh my god. Oh my god, that pissed me off so badly. I like James Gunn's writing. It's really good. Also, this man dies pretty badly just for going to smoke. Okay. There's some people... Oh, mind you. Again, this is not against the show. This is not against certain people. There are some people who say Batman should kill. They say Superman should kill. They say other characters should kill. I like the no-kill rule. Me, personally, I like the no-kill rule because that really does define, I think, a hero. I really do think that. Yeah, certain characters don't need a no-kill rule, whether that be Captain America or whatever the bullshit. Yeah, Wolverine, whatever. I get it. But I think... some of the best heroes have a no-kill rule. Because I like that a lot. Because, on one hand, yes. On one hand, yes, they're technically, quote-unquote, the opposite side of this war. The enemy guy here. But also on that same note, let's say they were wrong. And this whole thing was a giant screw-up misunderstanding. With spoilers, we find out, yeah, it isn't. But this whole big misunderstanding thing. You just killed an innocent man there. Hell, you still killed an innocent man. Even though, like he wasn't evil. None of the soldiers were technically evil. It was literally just the friggin' princess who was evil. Which I do love that they call it Disney Princess. Alright, that's funny. They're throwing shade at Disney. They throw shade at Disney a few times. Like calling Phosphorus, Jack Skellington, and Ghost Rider. I get it. Awesome job. Keep doing that. But pretty much Nina's dad is a biologist. As she grows older, has to build more heavier machines. He eventually creates a treatment to help with her breathe even with the liquid in her lungs. But by doing so, actually turned her into a fish person. Which, she's able to breathe underwater. And eventually, they put, also princess going for a swim, and the Commandos bust through a wall. Weasel wants to go save the princess because Ryan's there a friend. But pretty much, her dad takes Nina to a school where she can grow up with other kids. And and then they also bully her and all this shit. And so this is where I'm going to kind of bring this part in real quick. When did the superhero boom happen? And by superhero boom, I mean like when freaks and all that stuff kind of became the norm. When there were Batman, when there was the mysterious Batman running through the streets, where there was a Man of Steel flying overhead, where we have, I guess there's not that many superheroes that have, there's a few, but not a lot, I guess big major ones, but like superheroes with like different abilities and stuff like that, random stuff, like, when did that happen? I can go ahead and assume Nina's probably the same age as this world's Superman. Maybe even this world's Batman. I can believe that. So I can understand maybe the superhero boom hasn't happened yet. But let's say it did. Why the fuck are these kids treating her like shit? I get it, kids, stupid, I get it, but oh my god, that pisses me off. And mind you, that's not bad writing. That's me looking at this world going like, you assholes have a man who can fly, and you're still treating a fish girl who can breathe underwater like shit? Screw you! Also, on that same note too, because I do want to bring it up with the superhero boom when, everything kind of happens. And I mean by superhero boom, something along the lines of, because usually at least how these DC and Marvel stories work, yeah, there were some old heroes way back when, whether it be the Justice League Society or Captain America or whatever bullshit. And then eventually, after World War II or at a certain point, there's a bit of a lull period where it's pretty much just our timeline. And then there's some kind of inciting event or something that will then boom superheroes everywhere. Like Iron Man is pretty much the spark for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. When Iron Man 1 happens, that starts the boom. That starts, the creation of, the Ironmonger, and then Whiplash, and then eventually the Incredible Hulk, and all this other shit. Like the Incredible Hulk happened technically beforehand. It's technically a sequel to the Hulk. Whatever, but you get what I mean. Something along that line. Like, that was the boom incident. That's the big event, and then obviously now we have other movies, right, showing more of the big event, the age of superheroes. And again, because here's the thing. Where is Aquaman? And I say this in the sense of, this is a genetic... This girl's father is a geneticist who apparently created super corn or whatever bullshit, or super wheat, I don't know, super rice. Why couldn't he come to the Justice League? Like, I'm sure there's some... Go call Commissioner Gordon with his red phone to call Batman. Go talk to freaking Lois Lane. Like, hey, can you get me in contact with Superman, who can get me in contact with Aquaman? Because my daughter is kind of half fish, and there's kind of a whole society of fish people underwater. So, actually, I don't know. I really doubt they're being specific that she's a freshwater fish person. But, like, there's an entire society of fish people underwater. Can she go live with them? Can she go, like, meet with them? Like, she can make friends there. There's a bunch of fish people like her. Like, also, Nina, why did you go to the ocean? I guess maybe, well, then again, I guess maybe the ocean is probably, like, that is where giant fish and sharks and killer whales live. So maybe that isn't the best place to live. It's literally a big fish in a small pond. She was like found like Loch Ness monster in like a oh wait, I forgot to set it. There we go. Rip Jaws. But God. But yeah, so she goes to the school so she can learn to socialize. They say she's a frog person, even though that's wrong. But she really is not amphibious. She's supposed to live in the water. Rick says that they're wrong. Amanda finds out about Clayface and all this other stuff, which Amanda also didn't know about Clayface. So I guess maybe this is still early in the superhero boom time. if Amanda Waller doesn't know about Clayface, one of Batman's main big rogue gallery guys, so eventually they decide that Nina has to be the one to kill the princess. Nina eventually doesn't want to be burned on her dad and leaves and decides to go be the Loch Ness Monster naked swimming. There's a cool thing where like you see Nina and the princess swimming along, which also Weasel wants to go save the princess. Nina and the princess like swimming along with each other, like when Nina jumps out and then switches to the princess, like kind of showing like someone born regular than Nina who wasn't. And then, you know, I'm pretty sure that's kind of what like the duality kind of it is. And also for a sense of, we later on find out another duality is that Nina looks like a monster, but is kindness and good, where we find out later on the princess looks beautiful and whatever, but is actually a monster itself who actually does want to start World War III. And then also, I hate these police so freaking much. This man pushes through the crowd and runs at Nina, doesn't reach for anyone's gun, doesn't try to... This man pulls a gun out and shoots Nina's dad in the back. And I'm like, you asshole. I'm like, why did you shoot him? He hasn't done anything. Like, he's not looking at any of the cops. He's not looking vicious. He's not raising his fists or whatever. He's not reaching for anyone's gun. He doesn't have a weapon in his hand. Why are you shooting him specifically in the back? Like, I hate this man. I hate this man with passion. Like, holy shit. Nina sees her dad die. They find Clayface. They find the dead doctor. Weasel goes to save, and we see the princess take the knife from Nina's hand and pretty much stabs Nina. Which, and you see like the coldness in her eyes. Like, okay, yeah, she is actually a monster. The bride warns her girlfriend or her friend. And she even says that the reason why she eventually, the bride eventually does kill the princess. And she's like, I'm not gonna... And also there's a book from Mary Shelley there, which I'm sure... Hold on.
Excuse me? No, I don't think Cersei wants to destroy the world. I think she was telling the truth about you. You're funny. A very funny one.
Also, I've read that she has a flintlock that like shoots multiple rounds. Then again, she has all futuristic tech, so I can believe it.
What do you think you're saying to me? I saw Clayface on the tapes.
What the hell is that?
Clayface's design is really good in this one, honestly.
First you seduced Flag to get him on your side. Then
Hold on, I want to see Mary Shelley, Mathilda. Because Mary Shelley is the one who created Frankenstein. What is this? Mathilda's were in between 1819 and 1820. So there's a grief, despair, and redemption through the eyes of a dying young woman. That centers at Mathilda's relationship with her widowed father, who becomes sexually obsessed with her and conflates her with his deceased wife. Mathilda also becomes involved with a poet. Okay. Oh, there's actually a... What is the importance of focusing on Mary Shelley's Mathilda in Iana's office? Okay, I kind of see why now. A father falling in love with his daughter kind of... Yeah, no, because... Yeah, because the bride and Victor, right. Because the Victor is literally... Victor was literally his, her, father, pretty much. So it reminds her of that. Okay. Also, like, eventually you saw, like, Cloud Strife here back in the few episodes ago. And pretty much it's set up where this girl, like, had the other doctor killed and switched out for, Clayface to pretty much assure all this was going to happen. So this was all part of planning. I don't know where Gorilla Grodd is coming into all this planning, but yeah. So anyways, yeah, Bride shoots her. These guys all head out. And pretty much then this guy says, you know, we got it for your new team. We repurposed this wing of the prison for your new team of the Creature Commandos. So they have a pool table, they got fridges. You have the Batgirl, you have the Mummy. Yeah, this guy still here, which I guess technically the werewolf. G.I. Robot's back, so hell yeah. Frankenstein isn't there, but you know, we'll just put him down here.
G.I. Robot reporting for service, ma'am.
Could we not? We're in superhero territory, man. Come on, bring back Nina. I'm sorry. Like, I don't need. Like, honestly, okay, yeah, I get it. She wasn't really. Like, her whole thing is literally the heart of the story. Like, the heart of the group. That was her whole thing. She never did anything physically, but she was the one who, like, brought the bride out, or at least try to back her up. And God, it's sucks. And like the thing is too, like G.I. Robot is back, but also now like Nina's gone. Like I hope if they come out with a season 2, G.I. Robot will ask, like, so where is friend Nina? I would like to kill Nazis with her. And I hope, like, there's something there. Like, something like he's either sad or maybe, you know, maybe he has an idea and they bring her back. Hell, the bride is literally a reincarnated corpse. And so is Frankenstein. Can't we put 2 bolts in Nina's neck and give her some intestines and voila, bring her back? Like, yeah, she won't be exactly the same, so you add a little bit more, like, what does that even mean for her? Or maybe they switched out some things inside her too. Maybe they bring her back. I don't know. Something. Come on. I get it. Yeah, death and all this bullshit. Yeah, fine. But come on. Whatever. Either case. This show was good. Also, at the very end, they shows Frankenstein. Did all the episodes have after credit scenes? Someone please tell me. If they do, I'll make another one where I just talk about those. But at the end of credits, it turns out the blind lady made Sparrow dropping stew for Frankenstein. Frankenstein's like, well, this is shit. I'm like, yeah, tastes like shit. I'm like, you kind of deserve it. In any case, yeah, this show was good. I liked it a lot. The animation was decent. There were some little bit of wonky-ish animation, but on everything else, honestly, I thought it was really fun. Out of a lot of bloody, gory episode, like animated shows or stuff like that, because I honestly say this is probably one of the better ones. Honestly, like Invincible, I have to watch them. I could watch it again. I don't know. I watched the first season. I didn't. It was okay. Like, it was legit just okay. To me, it was okay. And like, everyone's like, this is the greatest forever. I'm like, it's okay. Probably the only thing I even want to see if I watch Invincible is probably Agent Spider. But then I already saw all the memes and shit. So like, I kind of already saw everything I would want to kind of see in that. But yeah, that one is just kind of like, I don't know. Honestly, I think this is better. But maybe I will watch it. It's good to watch things sometimes that even you don't like, so that way you can kind of get a grasp on certain other writing styles, I guess. I don't freaking know. I don't really give a shit about that show. But maybe I'll watch it. Who knows? But this is good. And now the bride has oh yeah, I forgot King Shark. Is it King Shark? Killer Shark?
Well, you win.
What else I gotta do?
So the bride has a new team. Maybe possibly like a newish family. Who knows? But yeah, it was fun. I liked it. Again, for like, this is very much anti-hero-esque, where it does have a balance of the bad guy, of like, you know, like they really do toe the line of anti-hero in this, where like, and they kill a shit ton of people, and probably not the best ones, and some of them are just straight up villains, but they do this for a somewhat good cause and help people, and it's pretty fun. I do like it. I do like this one a lot. I'm trying to think. Sorry, I'm messing with Optimus here. Actually, technically speaking, this is Optimus, but like the original toy, and it's going off topic. Jinrai. In any case, this show is fun. I think, honestly, for the DCU, if James Gunn could do this really well with, like, you know, Creature Commandos and all this other stuff, I definitely do want to see what he can do with Superman and everyone else. Like, that's the thing. I'm excited for this DC universe. Also because Disney has shown they're being a little bit of assholes. That's an understatement for some of the bullshit they're pulling. But, and mind you, DC's not really the squeakiest, or don't worry about the squeakiest either. But this one does have one about killing Nazis. So, and also makes fun of the people who are the same people who would, you know, the people who were fathers, who are probably the exact same type of people who complained about Star Wars Acolyte and then got that shit canceled. So, I'm kind of okay. So, DC is kind of winning me over with a lot of this. Especially James Gunn stuff, because right now, they're showing to be able to pull off different themes. Oh, right now, you have, you know, this. You have this, like, very adult, but also, you know, imaginative, fun story where you feel for these characters, but also learn to hate certain characters. And feel a balance between that hatred and liking. Again, I don't like that Lexi guy. I hate that Dr. Phosphorus killed Lexi. But also, I still do like Dr. Phosphorus, even though that is a smudge against him in my book. But I freaking just straight hate Frankenstein. You know, I'm like, oh, he's funny. But then he killed a lady. I'm like, no, you're dead to me. You're in the same shithole with Ronaldo. Go off. God. If I make a Frankenstein, I'm making him better than that shit. Not saying he's badly written. Don't get me wrong. He's not badly written. That's not the case. He's very well written. You're supposed to hate his ass. But holy shit. Like, any sympathy for that man, it's gone out the goddamn window. I like The Bride. The Bride's fun. It sucks to see Nina die. I hope they bring her back somehow. It's superhero shit. Like, come on, you can bring her back. Bring her back as a cyborg that kills Nazis with GI. I don't know. In any case, this was fun. I like it a lot. Definitely want to see what's going to happen next. This obviously is not the start of the superhero boom, because obviously Superman. Actually, wait. We don't actually know if Superman is in this world yet. Well, we know we see him in the Vision, but I don't think they ever mention they do mention Star City, they mention Bloodhaven, they mention Metropolis, but I don't think they ever mention anything about Superman. They show Superman dead on the cross, but other than that, we don't know exactly. So Superman might just either, I don't know, like, this might be before Superman reveals himself, or Superman actually does come out, or maybe not, I don't know, because I think the James Gunn Superman movie might be origin story, or maybe they're going to pull Spider-Man Homecoming, where he's already established. I don't know, I haven't seen the trailers, I'm not going to. I want to go into that almost as blind as I can. But Bats is established. At least at this point he is. Yeah. Let me check my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything. Disney Princess, G.I. Robot, I Was Lying. Oh yeah, when she says, you're a monster like us, the bride, and Nina's like, I thought you said I wasn't a monster. It's like, I was lying. We're all monsters. And I'm like, all right. Call the Justice League, What the Hell, Man, My Dearest Friend. Oh yeah, freaking Frankenstein, you asshole. Nina's Moms. Yeah, no. Anyways, it's sad what happened to Nina. This show is pretty freaking great. Go watch it. I want to see season 2, which I hope we do get that. Also, I've seen people online right now giving. I'll get to when I get to the Spider-Man show. This show is great. Go check it out. Thanks for watching. I'm sure I've done links from my Facebook subscription buttons around there. So all my other videos. Hopefully enjoy this. I'm excited for this. When I write Frankenstein in Owl Town, or my version of Frankenstein, he's going to be a lot better than it. Because there is a lot of cool ideas with it, but by God, do I hate that it's tied now to that asshole. Not her. The other asshole. But anyways. Thanks for watching trivia videos. Hopefully enjoy this, and we will. See you later. Show's still really good, though. Animation's decent, but yeah. Like, holy shit. And all the people that died, oh God.